Okay, good morning. Yesterday we have read the three stanzas of No Men Are Foreign, the poem which is written by James Kirker. He is a prolific writer and this is one of his best poems. The main theme of this poem is universal brotherhood. He's saying here that all people in this world, they are same. They have same basic needs, they have same emotions, they have same body structure, their feelings are even same, their desires are same. Then why we are fighting among ourselves? And what is the solution suggested by James Kirkup? That is love. So let us read the fourth stanza. Let us remember, whenever we are told to hate our brothers, he is here saying that whenever we are told that this person is foreigner, he belongs to some other country, therefore you should not love him, you should hate him. Whenever we are told such things, what should we do? We should think. Let us remember, whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we shall dispossess, betray and condemn. Whenever we are told to hate our brothers, they are foreigners and you should hate them. They do not belong to our country and therefore you should hate them. When it is told by somebody to us, what we are doing? We are dispossessing ourselves. We are disowning ourselves. We are not loving ourselves because we all are same. We are betraying, we are cheating ourselves. Okay? We are cheating our basic emotions. The basic emotion is love. Okay? And if we are told to hate somebody, we are cheating ourselves. We are not cheating some other country, we are not cheating some other people, but we are cheating ourselves. We are disowning ourselves, we are hating ourselves, and we are condemning ourselves. What is to condemn? To state that somebody or something is in some way wrong or unacceptable. What is to condemn? It is unacceptable. When we say that this person is unacceptable because he is foreigner, it means that we are not accepting ourselves because we all are same. Yesterday I told you he is using the geometrical theorem. He is proving the geometrical theorem. A is equal to B, B is equal to C, and therefore A is equal to C. If we all are same and if I am hating the B, then what it means that I am hating myself. I am not hating the B person. I am hating myself. I am cheating myself. I am disowning myself. Remember, we who take arms against each other, here arm means armaments, weapons. Whenever I am putting someone on the gunshot, it is not him or her that I am shooting myself. It is otherwise. See, when I am shooting, do you think that when in the wars these soldiers, they kill each other, they don't feel bad? They might be feeling bad when the soldiers are bleeding. It is but natural. It is a human feeling that we cannot see some person in the pool of blood. It is very horrible, you can say, scenario. So it is not at all good to kill someone. When we are killing someone, when we are hating someone, when we feel that this person doesn't belong to my country, therefore I should hate him, I should kill him. This is not the good solution for any kind of problem. He is saying over here. So we should not take arms against each other. It is the human earth that we defy when we are engaged in wars, when we are engaged in enmity, when we are engaged in hatred. What we are doing? We are polluting. We are polluting this human earth. Yesterday I told you this earth belongs to everyone. This earth belongs to mankind. पूर्ण मानवजातीची आहे पृथ्वी. आणि when we are shooting each other, when we are using arms, weapons against each other, then what is happening? We are polluting this human earth. We are not only polluting our minds, but this human earth is polluted. Our hells of fire. See, when we hate each other, what happens? There is a hell of fire. There is a concept called as heaven and hell. But when you have lot of hatred in your mind for the people, then we should not go for hell somewhere. Hell is on this earth. Hell is here itself, because it is full of fire. Fire of what? Fire of hatred. तिरस्काराच्या अग्नीने आपण नरक इथेच आपण निर्माण करत आहोत. याच पृथ्वीवर नरकाची योजना झालेली आहे. आपल्याला कुठेही जाण्याची गरज नाही. ही सेम. and dust outraged the innocence. See, when God made us, when nature made us, we all were innocent. When the babies, look at the babies, all the babies, though it is a baby from India or America or China or Korea, from any country, the babies are innocent. Then what happens when we grow up? When we grow up, we are filled with all such kind of negative emotions, like hatred is there, jealousy is there, enmity is there. Okay, so where is that innocence? He is asking where that innocence has been lost. Okay, of air that is everywhere our own. What we were taught when we were children, what we actually knew, what is the truth? That air belongs to everyone. As earth belongs to everyone, the air, the oxygen belongs to everyone. Then why we are fighting for boundaries? Then why we are fighting for petty reasons? He's putting forward the same question. Don't fight. Don't wage wars against each other. That is not the solutions. Remember, no men are foreign and no country is strange. You cannot say that. Remember, he is repeating that word. There is a repetition of the word remember, because he wants to focus on that point. He wants to focus on that point. He wants to assert that point that nobody is foreign, nobody is foreigner, and no country is foreign. He does not believe in such concept. And no country is strange. You cannot say that this country is strange, that country is strange. I don't know. These countries are created by human beings. Yesterday also I told you that God created this whole earth, or nature created this whole earth, and we human beings, we have created these boundaries and we are fighting because of these boundaries. We are hating each other, but actual truth is that we all are one. Then we should not fight with each other. We should live in harmony, peace, and we should remember that we all are brothers and sisters. We all belong to human race and we should love each other. So he is giving the strong message of universal brotherhood in this poem. So I hope you have understood this poem. Thank you very much.